What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the three most underrated players in this year's NBA draft. Let's get right into it. So you see everybody at the top of the screen. I'm going to be talking about Kyle Filipowski. I hope I'm saying that right. Jalen Wilson from Kansas and Adem Bona from UCLA. Let's start with Kyle. So here, I'm only going to be looking at the stats and game log now because I just don't have a lot of time. But something I will do when the draft season is coming up or when the college season is over, I'm going to be taking like insanely deep looks into these players, and I'm going to be doing that all here on YouTube. So make sure you guys do stay tuned. We're going to get all the underrated players, all the overrated players, all the steals of the draft. We're going to get those, I promise. So, but first, we look at the stats. 15 points. Honestly, very, very good in college basketball. That's not easy, especially a team like Duke with a lot of really good players. Now, Kyle has led this Duke team to some big wins. He just plays with a lot of energy that I think a lot of teams could use. He gets 9 rebounds a game, so it's almost averaging solid double. He's shown the capability to shoot. If you guys didn't see my Victor Wembanyama video, I said the same thing in that video, that he has good mechanics. So I think the shooting will be able to translate into the NBA, and I think another reason for that is he has a good free throw percentage, and usually a good free throw percentage shows that they have the capability of being a good shooter. So those are just the stats. Now we can look at the game logs. You can see here like 14, 22, but then dropping off, to 0 against Virginia. It's just something you just cannot do that. 30 minutes, 0 points. That's just something you can't do. And then he has a 9-point game. Didn't shoot it too well. The turnovers is what's scaring me. You see 2-2, 5-3, 3-5-3. Like those are high turnovers, which is what would scare me, the most. But you see, he scores it well. He rebounds extremely well. Solid shot blocking. You see right here in this little time span, he was getting a lot of blocks. But overall, I think I've seen his draft range go from about 20 to 40, and I think he's a lottery pick. I really do. I think you get him at the late lottery, like 13, 14. I think that's great value. So, but if you get him after that, man, he's so worth drafting. Now, I'm going to get into Jalen Wilson from Kansas right here. You see the improvement almost every year, but especially from his junior year last year to this year, insane improvement. Averaging 9 points, way better 3-point percentage. Field goal percentage is down, but he's taking double the amount of shots. So seeing the 3-point percentage go up is something I love to see. And you can see right here, 78% from the line. That's very good. And he rebounds the ball phenomenally. 8.5 rebounds a game. Very good. 2.5 assists. He is the leader of this Kansas team, which is something that I love to see as he gets older. So when he gets into the NBA, I think he's NBA ready. So that's something good Kansas has always been good at. They get players ready. I'm seeing him go from anywhere from like 28 to around 40, which I think is absolutely insane. I think teams need to start realizing that they can get older players that can help their team right away. Here you can see the numbers 21, 14, 18, but then we get a drop-off game right here, which it happens, everyone. It happens. That's why I'm not making a huge deal about it. It happens. But you see here 26, 20, 22, 23, 30, 38. Like that is a great stretch right there. So I think his potential to be a good NBA player, I think it's there. One of the best in the whole entire NBA draft. So if you could get him, in the 20s, that is a steal, because I think he could be a top 15 talent when it's all said and done. Because in the top 15, we're gonna get some busts, unfortunately, and then we're gonna get some good players. But I think Jalen Wilson could help a championship team one day and be a big part of that team. Now, last player, Adem Bona. A lot of people don't know about him. His stats aren't anything crazy, But what really stands out to me, and the reason I can't wait to do a full breakdown video with him this offseason, get into the NBA draft, is because he is one of the most versatile defenders I've ever seen. So here he's listed at 6'10", but he could guard literally 1 through 5. I compare him to Robert Williams. If he can hit his potential, it's nuts. He has athleticism that is completely outside of this world. So if he can get this free throw percentage up from 60, and his biggest problem as we go into his game log is his fouls. You can see personal fouls. 2, that's fine. But then 5, 5, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. Like, he fouls a lot, which is the biggest problem. He has solid hands, but as you can see in this play right here in the corner, look, he gets him off the glass. He is an absolute phenomenal shot blocker. So if he just gets those fouls down, and I want to see him rebound better a little bit, but you can see here, he just doesn't get as many minutes because he fouls a lot, which is, the problem. But you can see he's definitely a good shot blocker. See here, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1. Like, there's never a time, I don't think he has 2 games this year where he didn't get at least 1 block. And he has numerous games where he got 3 blocks. So, I think he has the capability to be in one of the steals of this year's NBA draft. And I've seen a lot of people not even have him get drafted. When I think he should be, if you get him in the second round, that's a steal. But he might end up going back to college. But I think if he, gives some workouts to NBA teams, he's going to be a steal, and I think teams are going to want him, and hopefully enters his name in this year's NBA draft. But if he doesn't, I think next year's is going to be even more dominant. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Those are my 3 most underrated players in this year's NBA draft. I'm super excited to see them, and, I'm hoping my Orlando Magic get one of them. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace.